Chris Nagel, you said? Can I can I know who won the first game and stuff, or like their records, and all right, guys, we're gonna get game count and all that kind of cool stuff fixed up for you. Oops, wrong one. Whoops, oops, oops. Get some game count going. He's crutching over. It's like a shark in the water, so slow. Dave won game one. Okay. Oh wow, Dave won game one. Dang, that would have been a really good game to see too, especially considering how kind of bad the first game was for Andrew and Mike O'Donnell. This would have been a good game one, I'm sure, especially because I'm digging the Houndoom deck for sure. Oh wow, he had to start with Hoopa. That's not any good. One thing that his deck is a little different than the one we built too. I saw that he played the Mega. Um, so I'm real curious on how his deck works and stuff. He essentially is playing the Mega with the Stadium that lets him attack to do the milling, and then he has such high hit points. You can't knock it out real too easy. There's obviously no water currently that's other than maybe Regice. Regice Articuno played a Silent Lab, then Sycamore for a fresh 7. Shrine of Memories, yeah. Thank you, JJ. And if he needs, he can hit for 160. He's sad because his Houndoom is prized. Oh, does he have a Houndoom prize? I didn't see. I was busy changing up the stuff. Yeah, that's gonna be real. He's playing just a 2-2. Do you know what he's playing here? Something that's very interesting. Dave Cook's decks is not a very basic Yveltal Gallade deck. He plays the new Yveltal. No, that's the lab. I'm pretty sure. Which deck is performing best so far? Well, I know the big thing that everyone's fearing was the Houndoom deck for sure. Everyone, they're like, oh man, the Houndoom deck, Houndoom deck, Houndoom deck. That's all I heard all day. There was so much Yveltal Gallade here. It was crazy. It was like 3 out of 4 people at a table were playing Yveltal Gallade, which is really weird because my whole day I didn't play against. I played one mirror, which was he didn't play Gallade. He played Regirock. Um, my Yveltal Glade runs 2 Yveltal XY and 1 BT Yveltal. Oh, really? You play the BT Yveltal? It's really good Yveltal. What does it do, JJ? But FX, yeah, for sure. I could see we've got Andrew Mahone's playing Lucario with hammers and scoop ups. It's been doing really well. He pretty much. I feel like it's very The only time it gets complicated is when you either hit the heads on the scoop up or you hit the tails on the scoop up, and that's when like decisions happen. 60 damage and 62 in the X on the bench. Ah, okay, yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. Ability stops effects tools. I knew that. I knew that the ability stopped the effects of tools. We got Dave Cook here dumping a whole bunch of dark energy. So it shut down EXs and Megs. Oh, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense now. Now I understand. Oh, wow. That's really true. Very interesting. I'm trying to think of what I should play tomorrow. I don't want to play Yveltal Gallade. It's just kind of boring, honestly. Yeah, that's boring. Yeah, I want something free. I want it free like Lucian. Can snipe shamans in 2 turns as well. That's true. But Gallade is so strong. The fact that you can Gallade for a prize card for on a shaman is so strong. You hit the exact amount. Galade's really, really strong. I like Galade a lot. I've been having a great time with Mega Man Raikou. Oh, really? Do you just run straight Manectric Raichu then? You know bats? Or do you? And if I said Raichu, definitely meant Raikou. I might have said Raichu when I started thinking about it. I did say Raichu. Okay. Uh, do you play Regice? Do you play Regice with it? I do really like Manectric bats. I had a lot of fun playtesting Manectric bats. Giovanni Glade Muscle Plan 170. Yeah, that's the thing. I hit a clutch Giovanni too today. I just too short, man. Just a little too short from getting it versus Andrew. No bats or Regice, just swing hard. Yeah. I've played a lot of Pikachu with Raikou. Yeah. I can't even find the Pikachu EX boxes like anywhere. Yeah, I checked only 2 Walmarts. You're right. I didn't work that hard for it, I guess. I feel like this is really, really bad for Chris. Like, I don't even know. He might play a Switch. Maybe. He might play a Floatstone. Probably not. He's. This is a very bad start for him because he's already missing turns of milling. See that, yeah, Veltal is going to wreck him because the Hoopa is active? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Pikachu is fun, so he can kill Houndoom and Hoopa at the same time. And that's the problem is that he's fat. He's sitting up there with that 2 retreat cost. There's nothing. He's got no way out of that. And like I said, I feel like he's not playing. He might play a Switch. Um, might play 2 Switches. But his list, if he's playing the EX and the Mega, his list is really tight. So I don't know. Oh, I see he also plays Mega Turbo too. So his list is very, very tight. So I don't know if he might. We'll see. It is confirmed that Chris is playing Mill with the Mega. Um, that is what everyone said all day. That's anything I ever heard was that that it was Mega. Huh? Uh huh. He was attacking where he was low on cards. Ah, that makes sense. So it is. It's a definite. It's both. He's playing to do take prize cards. But oh, he does have the floatstone. There it is. There it is. He's playing to take prize cards, but he is also once they get low, he switches it up on them, which makes sense. I don't think he's milling. He was using camera up. Only mill if you don't do anything else. Yes, that's what. Okay, but that's and that's actually even better because, like I said, every person I talked to today all said that it was Houndoom mill, Houndoom mill, Houndoom mill. Nobody would have sat down thinking they weren't because I have both different decks built. I have Houndoom EX built to attack, and I have Houndoom EX built to mill. And if I'd have sat down assuming I was playing the mill version, I wasn't expecting them to do damage. So that's very, very good. You play a similar deck to him. Yeah, I assume that our Mega Houndoom deck must be then pretty similar. He probably plays a little bit better at cards, but it's more for attacking with bats. Oh, okay, okay, okay. The bats definitely would. Again, the consistency, man. That's a lot of space you're taking up. Bats are really hard to play because they just take up so much room. Mhm. Mhm. I just feel Magnuson is too inconsistent. Dealing with Toad is somewhat of a problem. Yeah, I think the reason Magnezone, my opinion on Magnezone is that, which in my opinion for this is for any stage 2 deck, stage 2s are just not there's no way to make it super consistent, and there's no way to make it super fast. And that in itself cannot keep up with, a Lucario EX, which attaches one energy and starts wrecking your face like super quick, like any kind of quick deck. And that's the reason why I don't like Magnezone personally. But I mean, I think it's a fun deck. Magnezone's playstyle, that deck in itself, is something I personally would love to play because I want to rain a whole bunch of energy, do a whole bunch of damage. I want to rain a whole bunch of energy, do a bunch of damage. So it's unfortunate right now that stage twos are just not um, given the love that they need. I don't think he's melee. I played Hound and Pyroar. The Lysander ability. Yes, I believe that's what I play. I play Houndoom with Pyroar, so I can spam Giovanni's for 180s. Yep, that's the one. That's how I have mine built. Is Houndoom with Pyroar. You don't need much bats. Can be a 3-2-2 or a 2-2-1 because Giovanni can make you hit for 180. Oh, okay, yeah. That makes sense. What's Chris playing? Chris is currently playing what we've now figured out is just Houndoom. Houndoom, as you see, is put a camera with BX down. Just essentially fire, fire damaging Houndoom. And then once his opponent goes through so many cards, then he switches it up if he needs to start milling them. Welcome to the stream, Daffy. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah, I'm gonna put them right here. All right, juniors and seniors, you want to see how you finish? Have your pairings right, standings right there.
Gets interesting for a 511. Yeah, I'm not 100%. The camera does a if you can discard as many fire energy as you want, it does 50 times. Okay. Aw, you want refills on drinks? Rip my drink. Rip my drink. Man, I'm real thirsty. Oh man, I just did that on the microphone, like real close to my mouth. I'm sorry, guys. That was clearly, really. I'm sorry. I just apologize. Uh, Come on with Entei. Entei's the real MVP. Ooh, Entei, yeah, man. I played a quad Entei deck on PTCGO. On gosh, I played. I think it was Thursday because we were playing a different game and the game went down for a little bit. So I played some PTCGO and man, that quad Entei deck, it wrecked me. Quite slurpy. Yeah. Do you guys use three cameras on your stream? I like the setup. Yes, we do. We have the three cameras. Um, to get the two people and then the top down camera. And then thank you. I appreciate you. Your kind words on our cool setup. Thank you so much. I feel Lucario will beat his Houndoom deck. Lucario is just so fast. Yes, Lucario is so fast, and it's Houndoom hits for what 160. Is it for 160? And then 180 with the Giovanni. So I guess, yeah, I think that in that matchup, Andrew is definitely going to focus on his. Um, he's going to focus on the focus sash, because he's going to want to force Chris to try to take two prize cards, and then I think that unfortunate for Dave Cook, that matchup is really really hard for him. So both of them, I think Andrew has a very good shot for the cities here. This is probably the best quality stream I've seen for events other than Pokemon themselves. Thank you, Daffy. I appreciate that. Like I said, we really try to bring in some good quality streaming. So, and what do you think about Whaler deck? Is it even possible to win 50% of the games as it is? Um, we talked about Whalelord, um, either last week or the week before. Whaler won't do best of one. You'll get a lot of draws. That makes sense. What Dallas is saying, it makes a lot of sense. I personally have not built a new Whaler deck because the only thing that's different now currently is it lost, as far as I can think of, is Hugh. Hugh was the big factor that it lost. But there's a Sableye that makes your opponent Wailord is tie dot deck. True, true. There's Sableye that makes your opponent discard it down until they have 4 cards in their hand. So I feel like it's not a Sableye, it's a Durant. Sorry, it's a Durant. And I feel like that is like kind of worse. Hugh. Yay, Entei hit the field. Here it comes. That Entei is sick. It really, really is strong. It really is strong. My big thing is that I feel like I want to know how he's energy accelerating. I want to know, what happens when he is going to run up. If Chris does win, how is he going to keep energy accelerated fast enough versus Andrew's hammers? Because Andrew's hammers, I mean, he was on point. He had about 50% of everything, and I mean, like, I'm energy accelerating with a Yveltal, and I just couldn't get it. Couldn't get it. He'd knock out the one with the energy, crushing hammer the other one on the bench. I just Yveltal with Oblivion Wing too, and it was tough. So I feel like, but the advantage that Chris has going into this matchup is that Andrew will believe that he is playing against the mill deck. He will believe that his opponent, that Chris is, Andrew will believe Chris is going to try to mill him, when in actuality he's going to be attacking. So it's going to be very interesting whether Chris gets that sneak in for the first game. I got a dip. But this is good stuff. I hope to watch another tournament in the future. Thanks. Perfect. Thank you so much, Dallas, for hanging out. Yeah, we actually are set up to do about 7 or 8 cities coming through the next couple weeks. We're going to be real busy traveling around, picking up some good cities. Won't Andrew know exactly what Chris is playing right now? I Andrew knows. Uh, Looks like they're setting up. So Chris took that one. That was too quick. I was looking away. I was reading chat. Andrew